Hi guys, it's Dee Dee Kelly and I'm coming straight to you from my bed. And today's topic is, what's the skinny on eyebrows? We have seen so many eyebrow trends. Thin brows, those that are too thin, thick brows like a friend of mine, which I must say most people can't pull it off, but she looks great. There are thick eyebrows that have gone wrong, like this one. And then there's the dark brows with the light hair, like this, and this. And then there are those who did it right. The one whose brow matches their hair perfectly, like this picture, and like this picture. And we can't forget the brows that have a whole category of its own. Like who? Kim Kardashian. So I guess you figured out by now today's makeup video is about eyebrows. Your eyebrows are one of the most important facial features. Think of it like this. If your eyes are the windows to the soul, the eyebrows must be the curtains. It can totally change the way your face looks, good or bad, like this. And then there are eyebrow tattooing, which kind of looks natural these days for those who have overplucked and rarely have any hair left like me. I have overplucked over the years. I've shaved, all that. So I have a little tattooing done under this, and I go over top of it with pencil, shadow, and then a little concealer to finally crisp that shape. When choosing an eyebrow pencil, it's not just about matching your hair color. It's also about your skin tone, your eye color, and even your eye shape. Here are some general rules to follow. With light to brown hair, the general rule is to stay 1 to 2 shades within your hair color for your brows. If you have light brown hair with light brown eyes, the rule is to go a little darker in your brows. If you have dark eyes, it's always better to go a little bit lighter with your brows. Here are a couple tools that I like to use when doing brows. This by MAC is called Strut. It's an eyebrow pencil. And what I like about this pencil so much is that it allows you to draw little tiny hair strokes because the point is so thin. It allows you to draw little tiny hair strokes for those who have brows and just need a little filling in. And it's perfect. Gives you like a nice crisp line. Also, MAC also makes dip down fluid line, and they also have another color. I'm not sure what color this is. It's a little bit lighter than dip down, but it's a cream. Now if you choose to use a cream, you can use it with an angle brush. Let me show you the angle brush. And you can just dip the angle brush in the cream. I like to line under the brow first to achieve the shape, and then whatever's left on the brush you can come back and brush upward and fill it in. Or you can still use the angle brush with a brown eyeshadow so it looks more natural. It doesn't look as bold that way. Just kind of fill it in, brush it, always brush it upward. I like to start off by using a mascara wand brush and brushing the eyebrows up so I can see what kind of shape is perfect for the client's face. A lot of times also I use a brow gel that will kind of set the brows up so I can see what I'm working with and whether I need to trim them with some scissors, if I need to pluck, because I have my trusty little tweezers, pluck the extra hairs, and then if I need to fill it in with the powder or the cream or the pencil, it makes it easier. Sometimes if I have clients who have never had their eyebrows done or haven't had them done in a long time and they're like, Dee Dee, can you clean up my brows? I like to use this handy little tool. It's an eyebrow razor and it has little guards on it so it prevents you from cutting or scraping your skin or irritating it. So it just you just put it right where you need it and kind of go upward in the same direction as the grain of the hair. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on my sister. But this little tool has saved my life so many times with clients who, in between plucking, in between growing hair, or just haven't had time to have it done. This right here has been my saving grace. I'm going to start on her by measuring her 3 points, the beginning, the arch, and the end. You should always measure from the brow down the side of the nose. And now the arch should go right above the pupil. So if you look straight into the mirror, right above the pupil is where the arch should be. And of course the end should measure from your nose to the corner of your eye on over. Perfectly. And today my model will be my own sister, because she has not had her eyebrows done since I did them last year this time. And I'm not even kidding. So let's bring in my sister and begin. So I'm going to start off by brushing her eyebrows up. So I'm going to add a little moisturizer to her brow because I'm going to shave them. Now I'm going to look for her 3 points. The beginning point, the arch, and the end. So I'm going to start by taking the razor and razoring up. I'm using little tiny strokes, and I'm going with the grain of the hair. And I'm going to brush them up to brush away the extra hair, just to check my placement. And I'm going to come straight down. Now you guys got to remember, I'm doing this from my bed with my leg elevated and straight because I can't move it. So it's a little awkward, my position right now. So just bear with me. So now I'm going to take a little bit off of the top. So I'm going to start by using a pencil, and I'm going to draw under the bottom to give it some shape. And then come straight down on the sides. So up where the arch is and come straight down. And then I'm going to do little strokes upward. So now I'm going to take a little bit of brown eyeshadow and come back and fill in. I'm going to go upward with the strokes. Then I'm going to come down on the side. I'm going to make sure I'm measuring eye point. So it's not too far. And then at the top, I'm going to come back, kind of fill it in. And to finish it off, I'm taking a little bit of concealer And I'm going to go underneath the brow, just to give it a nice clean line. Go up into that arch and come down. And you can use this concealer as also base for your eyeshadow. Using your finger always helps because skin against skin is the best way to blend. Remember that. Skin against skin is the best way to blend. I'm kind of sitting in an awkward position here, so I'm kind of twisted. If you could see me, it's so funny if you could see how I'm twisted right now. And then sometimes you can lightly go over the top with the concealer. Head down a little bit. To really contour that brow. And then brush it up with that concealer and use that finger, skin against skin. There you have it. One nice clean brow and one little unruly brow. And once you do the rest of your makeup, it'll all blend in. It won't look so awkward. And there you go. Now, hopefully this video was helpful. I'm not saying that my version is law, but I'm hoping that my version can at least help you gauge in how to do your eyebrows correctly. You can add a few of my steps to your routine or eliminate a couple steps if you don't feel comfortable. But I just wanted to show you my way of doing brows, and if it helps someone, then I'm happy. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you won't make a mistake and your brows end up looking like